Today we're going to talk about water. I'm going to show you how we're getting water in the desert. It involves an IBC tote and our large Enduraplast water tank. After we load the IBC tote in the truck, make sure I got all my hoses, make sure I have my lock, and make sure I have a kid with me because it's much more fun if they come with me. So we looked out today and I get all 4 kids to help me. Thanks for coming, guys. Jet, should we talk about what you stepped on this morning?
Probably
Jet
not.
stepped on a gopher snake this morning, and it freaked us all out.
Not like I got bit or anything.
Yeah, luckily it was just a gopher snake, but still nerve-wracking. About 10 minutes down the road from us, we have a well share that we get our water from. Over here we have our well that we unlock and turn on, and it's monitored, so they just bill us each month for how much water we use. So it takes us about 20 minutes to fill up to the 300-gallon line, and then we'll just shut it off and take it back, and I'll show you what we do after that. Now that we're back, I wanted to show you a little trick about how we find out how much water we actually have in our tote, because obviously you can't see through it. I have our short white hose hooked up to the outlet and it's on. I'm just going to bring the hose up here. Water is always going to find level, so I know we have less than 1,500. So I'm just going to wait until the water comes out of the hose and it will tell me where exactly I am. So you can kind of see it there. You see it coming up. So I'm just under 1,250 gallons. Having the man come up here and talk about our transfer pump.
What?
Can you tell everybody about our transfer pump?
What about it? The way that we transfer the water from our 300 gallon tank to our 2,600 gallon tank is we have a half horsepower transfer pump from Harbor Freight. We got a big one because we're going to try to use like a smaller one and like a 12 volt type pump, but it would take us like hours to transfer this much water. So we're trying to make things go a little faster. It does come with a price. It uses like 90 amps when it's running, which is kind of crazy, but thankfully we have a big solar setup, lithium batteries. It works okay. It takes about 20 or 30 minutes to transfer 300 gallons. I think it would do better if we had an actual 3/4 inch hose, but they're really hard to find short, so we haven't found one yet. You want to make sure that you prime this. Now you can unscrew this plug and just pour water in, but in our case, because we've got so much pressure coming from this tank, as soon as we open this valve and we turn it on, it's going to fill this chamber. It's already done it, but it's going to fill up this chamber. And so like, see if I start to even open it here, you can see the water start to come out because it's already filled. So other than that, we've got it run up to our inlet and I think we're ready to plug it in. Oh wait, did you take the top off? With your big tank, you should definitely take the big top off of it so that you don't end up with a sucking situation. You want that air, what do you call that? Air compartment? Airflow? I don't know what you call it. Whenever you pour stuff, there's got to be air or else it just creates a vacuum. So take the top off, you should be good to go.
See, that was pretty easy. So we've already got this set up and it's still in the truck. So we're just gonna go do one more load because we have time.
Our next project is going to be a permanent water pump for this. Till then, we are having to transfer the water from this tank into our freshwater tank on the Airstream to use it. We have to do that every like day, maybe
2 days.
2 days. It's kind of annoying. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's annoying to get the pump out and to do it. So we're just going to show you that process real quick. And then next week, hopefully we're going to have a full pump set up. It's going to just run like city water into the back of the Airstream. So we shouldn't have to do this whole transfer dance. That's the plan.
We'll see if it
works.
works.
See how it goes. We use the same transfer pump that we use to pump from the 300 gallon tank into this tank. We just reconfigure the hoses. It's pretty simple. So again, you always want to make sure you prime this either by opening this up, or in our case, because we have so much water, we can just turn this on and it'll automatically start that process. So you can see it's already coming out the other side. So if you have both of them attached, then it doesn't work as well because there's no air release, but if you leave it open just a little bit, it should fill it up pretty quickly. So then what we need to do is we need to make sure that somebody is down at the Airstream holding the end of this hose near the fresh tank, and then we'll plug it in and start the transfer.
Do you want to dance?
It's full?
Yep.
Okay. Overflow! Oh no! I have to go shut it off, or else it keeps coming out the hose. So as you can see, it's kind of a pain in the butt, and sometimes it overflows.
Actually, it doesn't usually overflow.
We were filming and we kind of lost track.
We were distracted.
Anyway, but now we have to like put all the cords and the hoses up and the pump. We have to go put it away. So it's kind of a whole thing whenever we do it.
Yeah, we've been doing this for 3 weeks, so we're ready to like have it hooked up permanently so we can run it like city water.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Is that this weekend?
I hope so. We're making a supply list and we're putting a plan together and going to the store to get a bunch of stuff. So
yeah,
we'll see how it goes. But anyway, we got to put the pump up now. But that's our water transfer process.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.